Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Grisaia. I wonder if I'll even be able to make it out of this one without actually having to worry about going to jail. In our last episode we managed to actually handcuff people. Or not really handcuff, we got basically handcuffed. We managed to beat the crap out of people. So this will be interesting to see. Anyway, let us move forward. I didn't even read the first thing. I have not done this in a while. Whoops, good job me. So I find myself in this sweatbox for the second time. Having been through this place once already, I'd gotten a little used to the place. While the uniformed cop was guiding me here, I looked around the station for familiar faces. I noticed the young detective who interviewed me the other day, slurping up some soba noodles at his desk. Trying to send a small message of apology for the last time, I smiled and bowed my head lightly in greeting. The young detective scowled back bluntly and spun his chair away from me, still clutching his bowl. Possibly he's gotten some idea of my background now, as the gesture seemed to be saying, I have no intention of playing nice with Ichigaya. Either way, it was a firm and unambiguous rejection. With an attitude like that, it's no wonder the police rarely get any civilian cooperation these days. I nearly told him as much, but managed to swallow the words down with a smile. Looking at things from his point of view, I'm definitely nothing but trouble. If he sits down across from me again, I think I might as well come out and give him a vocal apology at least. But betraying my expectations, the person who enters the room is the sly-looking elderly detective I spoke with before my release last time. Well, times 4. I don't know if it's a vocal tic or what, but this detective seems to enjoy repeating the word. I wouldn't be surprised if he is trying to prove something here. But this sort of guy just loves to play the slow-witted old man like that. Then suddenly asks you, how many times did I say well just now, to probe how mentally focused you are in the conversation. If you respond don't know, having thrown you off balance, he'll barrage you with a sharp, to-the-point questions. This is the sort of old cocker you would never let your guard down around. That's actually kind of a smart strategy to go about that, to be honest. I was the victim of a unilateral assault. It didn't go looking to cause trouble. More importantly, have you ID'd the people who attacked me? Well, that's good. I guess that probably makes it look a little bit better for us. Who are they? I'm not particularly looking for revenge, if that's what you're worried about. What gang? What gang? That's a bad joke. It's just a bunch of thugs.
Hey, そう考えてもらって間違いありませんな。あの中の一人は地元の暴力団とのつながりもありますが、まあ極めて善良な一般市民ですな。
Exemplary, huh?
あなた方に比べればという意味ですよ。
Not sure that's an insult or a good thing. You didn't need to spell that out. And they confess about anything about why they attacked me.
はいはい、そりゃもう素直にゲロしましたよ。ですがまあ、なんと説明したものでしょうね。いわゆる最近流行りのネット殺人ってやつなんですよね。
Net murder? What? Blizzard, no. Blizzard, no.
いや、私も詳しくないんでうまく説明できないんですがね。なんでもネットの掲示板に殺人依頼の書き込みをすると、いわゆる仕置き人という連中が代理で実行してくれるらしいのですわ。まあ殺人依頼の書き込みってのはほとんどが冷やかしで、実際のところは気に入らない相手の名前を書いて死なない程度に袋叩きにしてくれ。
So I wonder who has a grudge against us then.
というのがほとんどだそうなんですがね。
So they didn't have any idea of my background when they attacked me.
うちの若いのにそのインターネット掲示板とやらを調べさせたのですが、あなたの名前は上がっていないそうです。
Guess that makes sense, considering they were looking for a guy from that specific academy.
連中が名前も知らずにあなたを襲ったのは間違いないでしょう。
That's kind of a weird way to do a hit job. Who placed the request?
さあ、そこまでは。一応、ハンドルネームって言うんですかね。名前のとこには「マオ」と書かれていたそうですよ。何かお心当たりは？
Mao? No idea. You couldn't trace the IP?
ああ、なんだかよくわかりませんけどね。
Not that I really understand any of that. Oh boy, you're like the grandmas that don't know how to, or like the grandparents that don't know how to use the technology that well.
今うちの若い連中がその辺から調べてるみたいで、プロバイダーまでは終えたらしいんですが。
Oh.
どうにも漫画喫茶から発信されたみたいでね。今何か向かわせとるところです。
That's not really gonna get us anywhere. Clever. What kind of an idiot runs a public net cafe without restrictions on BBS postings in this day and age? Regardless, I don't think there's much hope of finding the criminal among their customers.
いやはや、しかし最近は何でもネットですよ。私らジジイにはちんぷんかんぷんですわ。はは、私らはほれ、コンピューターってやつで動いてますんでね。
This guy. That gag physically hurt. If this was America, I'd sue.
ま、何にせよ恐ろしい世の中ですよ。あなたもせいぜい気をつけることですな。
Oof. Sorry for the trouble. I could not hold my. If this was America, I'd sue. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Continuing this conversation isn't going to get me any more new information. I lift myself up off the cheap cool folding chair.
ああ、風見さん、まだ帰ってもらっちゃ困るのですわ。
Uh-oh. You've already got my statement, haven't you?
そのことなんですがね。今回の件を傷害事件として刑事告訴されますか？
Oh. Not necessary. I haven't suffered anything except the loss of time and energy.
まあそれがよろしいでしょうな。風見さん、あなたちょっとやりすぎですよ。逆に過剰防衛の線で粘られると厄介ですよ。
Yeah.
下手すりゃ特別公務員暴行陵虐罪ってやつですわ。おたくさんの組織じゃ裁判費用は自腹なんじゃないですか？
If they try suing me, I'll have a little talk with my superiors. You did say nobody would miss them if they fell off the face of the earth, right?
おお、怖い怖い。では今回の件は私の方でうまく処理しておきましょ
う。Easy enough. Sorry, I appreciate that. Next time I stop by, I'll bring a present.
もう二度と来ないでくれるのが一番ありがたいですな。
Love you too, old man. Oh man. Turning my back on the vaguely grating laughter of this sly old man, I leave the sweatbox. Well then, how do I explain this one to JB? It's all well and good that the police let me walk, but my problems aren't quite over. This incident must have reached Ichigaya by now. As my direct superior and case officer, JB will be taking a lot of heat. Probably grudgingly kowtowing? I don't think I've heard. What's that word? Hold up. Kowtowing. I don't think I've heard that one. Kowtowing. Okay. Fair enough. I guess that fits to the brass right now, right about now. I let out a short sigh, take out my cell phone from the pocket, and turn on the power. In the next moment, with startling timing, it begins to ring.
Hello, Yuji.
Hi there, JB. Your voice is lovely as always. I've been charmed out of my senses. Want to get married?
いいわよ。今すぐ婚姻届を持って市ヶ谷まで私を迎えに来てちょうだい。
I don't know how to feel about this. My bad. Let's get down to business.
分かってるとは思うけど、私は忙しいの。だから単刀直入に言うけど、次に問題を起こしたら謹慎ね。ついでに外出と主保物品も規制して強制労働を課します。
We really can't do much. What are we supposed to do? Just let him beat us up next time? Hey, JB, did you know there's actually a word for that now? That's called imprisonment.
大丈夫。寂しくないように週に一度は面会に行ってあげるから。
Is that how the grown-ups run things in this country?
正常に機能しない国防装置に払う税金はないの。言ってる意味はわかるわね。
Oof. I understand. My bad.
もし言い訳があるのなら聞いてあげる。
No, I don't have an excuse, but there's something I want to say.
言ってみなさいな。
JB, I love you, and...
それと
Where are we going with this? No, I shouldn't. If I say this, you'll definitely get mad.
何よ。怒らないから言いなさい。
Okay, here I go. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa now! Whoa! Wow! Quit your bitching, face. I'll stick that phone so far up your ass you'll feel the ringtone in your collar. Oh, Jesus! That was a bit more than I was expecting. Woo! Wow! I quickly end the call and turn off the cell phone. JB, you're truly an understanding superior to lend an ear to your subordinate's abuse. It's thanks to you that I can vent my stress and enjoy my days in serenity. Did she just wait here the entire time? Makina, were you waiting for me here?
だってお兄ちゃん警察に連れて行かれちゃったし。後から来た警察の人に話を聞いたら、なんか3人の男の人と喧嘩したって言うし、私心配だったのよ。
I see. I dropped my hand on Makina's head with a thud. It's becoming a habit. How to put it? His head is just at the right height to rest your hand on.
ずっと待ってたのよ。
Aw, that's nice of you. Sorry I worried you. When I look closely, Makina is still clutching the paper from her ice cream cone in her hand. She must have taken my "I'll be back soon" literally and stayed right here the entire time.
怪我はしてないの？大丈夫？
Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I'd lose to the likes of them.
お兄ちゃん、喧嘩強いの？
Don't want to boast, but the only person who's beat me in a fight is my master.
じゃあ、私がピンチな時は助けてくれる？
You just worry about living a solid, decent life, and you won't need rescuing. More importantly, let's get back quickly. Amane must be worried.
怒られそうになったら助けてくれる？
Well, yeah. I think I can handle that much at least. Come on, let's go. Makina nods energetically, trots up next to me, and grabs hold of my left hand. First Amane, now Makina. Why are my hands in such demand lately? I don't know how to feel about that comment. Apparently sensing my unspoken complaint, Makina squeezes my hand forcefully.
あのね、どこにも行ったら嫌なのよ。
You don't need to squeeze that hard. I'm not going to vanish all of a sudden.
絶対
I can't make any guarantees. We're not wrong, sadly. As I pull Makina along by her strangely warm hand, we set off to the dorm. We walk side by side, our lengthening shadows spreading out across the road. A long time ago, I used to be fascinated and puzzled by the way shadows would grow as the sun began to sink under the horizon. Who explained it to me at that time? I don't think it was my mother. Although I do remember walking hand in hand with my master at sunset, there's no way that woman would have given me a straight answer. Which would leave, yeah. It was my sister, wasn't it? Bathed in the evening sun, pulled along by my sister's hand, I pointed at my expanding shadow and asked her, "Why do shadows get all long at sunset?" The answer she gave me in return was overly technical, explaining how the changing of seasons affected the phenomenon. And at the time, I didn't really understand any of it. It used to be... I was the one being pulled along.
何
Oh, did we speak out loud? No, it's nothing.
独り言が多いと変なやつだと思われちゃうのよ。
What is that face? Duly noted. Hadn't thought I'd ever become the sort of person who could take another person's hand in mine and lay them home. But there's no guarantee I'll be here to do the same tomorrow. By this time tomorrow evening, the hand that's holding hers may be gone. Possible. Depends. You never know what can happen, I guess. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Don't start this again.
よし、行くわよ。
Oh god.
おはよう。みんな元気にしてる？
Oh, never mind. I watch from behind as Mitsuda boldly leaps into the classroom like a paratrooper jumping into the sky over Normandy. That's a comparison. Naturally, she's not as heavily equipped, but in her grim resolve, she's a match for any screaming eagle. Without such intestinal fortitude, there's no way the girl could charge so defensively into that classroom. Well, unless she's simply unaware of the situation. What's going on? Seems like the latter. You are truly a foolish woman, Michiru.
ちょっと何あれなんで
And here I was, filled with admiration for your kamikaze spirit, to think you were just wallowing in ignorance.
知らなかったわよ。通りで教室に誰もいないわけじゃない。なんで教えてくれないのよ。
I don't know what's going on right now. Because you didn't ask.
だって教室の中に蜂がいるなんて普通想像しないでしょ。
That's right. The situation, a bee. A flying pest has occupied the classroom, and now lies in ambush. A bee? Not the bees! Our classmates have all withdrawn from the field.
中が危ないなら危ないって先に言ってくれないと困るじゃない。
This is exactly why you're renowned as the most brainless wow, bimbos, alright. Every action should be taken only after consideration of the worst case scenario. Don't you have any common sense at all? What kind of idiot opens a door without assessing the risks?
ドアぐらい普通に開けるでしょ。
Whenever you open a door, do so in a steadfast resolve to find Somali waiting on the other side. Okay.
そんな覚悟持ってないわよ。何？どうやって開けばいいの？
You're not worthy of my instruction. Oof.
なんでそんなケチンボなのよ。安全なドアの開け方を教えなさいよね。
Tell me how to open doors safely. What? You're that determined. I suppose I can make an exception. Step 1. Confirm the surrounding area. Standing in front of the door, I demonstrate by pointing sequentially to the ceiling, the floor, my front, my rear, my left, and my right, following with my eyes.
なるほどなるほど。周囲を確認ね。それから
Observe with the utmost caution, you understand? Search every inch of your surroundings on the assumption that they could hide deadly traps.
それからんどうしたの
Quiet! We've just begun our 6-hour stake-up period, of course.
長いわよそんなに待てるわけないでしょ
What? By all rights, you should obtain a map, infiltrate, and watch from cover for a week in advance. I'm granting extraordinary permission for a raid after nothing more than an observation period, and you're still not satisfied? Just how far do you expect me to indulge in your laziness, you spoiled bottle block? And you call yourself Japan? Oh! Oof!
いいから簡単に教えなさいよ簡単に
Very well. I'll teach you the simplest possible method, using nice small words. First, we slowly open the door. Then we throw in the decoy. Oh no! Next, we close the door and stand by until the decoys report. Oh no. Listen up, Maggot. You have a scouting mission to complete. Desertion in the face of enemies, treason. If you turn your back on your foe and come crawling to safety, I'll re-educate you with my own hands. Calm down and maintain your composure. Don't let panic blind you. Use those holes in your head you call eyes. I've seen grannies with shriveled shriveled ovaries, but they're holes for use. What? Whoa! Okay! What?
どういうことそんなこと言ってて
You're truly hopeless. Very well. I'll go as so far as to sing a song to give you courage. La la, gleaming like the morning sun. Walter Patch and Dress. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's she. She's decided to silence her breathing and hide. Give her to noisily trying to escape, a much wiser course of action. She's gained such instinctive understanding of the art of reconnaissance in this short time. Mitu, my friend, we might make a scout out of you yet. Mitu just collapsed on the floor, her eyes rolling around in her head. What's all this, son? Hey, Maggot, who authorized you to faint? Calm yourself, this is nothing more than an insect. Be eliminated. Situation resolved.
蜂を素手で通った刺されちゃうよ
I told you to calm yourself, this kind of bee can't sting.
刺さない蜂
Listen well, a bee's stinger is part of a posture. I think I said that right. I can never say that. Yeah. Therefore, males don't have one. Look closely, this thing is harmless.
本当だ針がないなんだ驚いて損したじゃあどうしてみんな教室にいないの
They jumped to conclusions and mistook this for the dangerous variety. Ran off to get insecticide or something.
そうか蜂なんて怖くないんだからね
Still trying for the tsundere, huh?
もう一匹いる刺さないってわかるとそんなに怖くないわねこれも大丈夫なやつでしょ
I feel like that wasn't harmless. That's a giant hornet. It stings. Also, it's poisonous. Was it the Japanese hornet? Shh. I'll sting you if you shout. Keep quiet. Still screams, but quieter. Did she just scream yell? Or no, scream, whisper, or whisper yell, whatever. I don't know what the phrase is, what it's called. Listen carefully, Mitsuru. Giant hornets don't just sting. They inject potent venom. Slight digression, but this thing is called the Yak Killer because of its poison cocktail.
へへ今このタイミングで言うこと
Don't make any sudden movements. Walk slowly and keep quiet. Fortunately, you're a blonde, so your coloration is similar to that of a hornet. In other words, there's no problem if he accepts you as his friend.
本当に
Why is she making these noises? Oh, offering it a bohemian folk song. Very sensible.
あ、おじさんカチカチ言ってるこれ友達の証
Mr. B. When they clap their mandibles together like that, it signifies a final warning. If you make any more stupid moves, you'll be stung for sure.
お待たせしました殺虫剤を調合するのに時間がかかってしまって申し訳ありません
They had to mix it? Sachi drags a tank with an atomizing nozzle and a hose into the room. Looks like it's designed for spraying agricultural chemicals. Apparently it's full of her own cocktail.
おー待ってました早く殺虫剤をみちる様の周辺を蜂がホバリングしてるこれは私お手製の神経毒が効果を発揮しそうですね毒を持って毒を制すというやつです
Just don't spray her.
では霧吹きで噴霧しますのでしばしお待ちを
Duck Mitsuru.
ちょっと待ちなさいあんた今何毒って言った
Yeah, it's a neurotoxin. Neurotoxin. Sounds like it'll take out that hornet for sure.
それをこっちにプシュプシュされたらまず私がどうにかなっちゃうでしょ大丈夫ですみちる様吸い込みさえしなければ問題ありませんいいですか呼吸を15分ほど止めることはできますよねさあ行きますよせーの
I don't think anyone can hold their breath for longer than 2 minutes, but okay. Let alone 1.
できないわよねえサチできないからね
Get gas masks.
そうですかではこれは使用できませ
I
ん
keep hitting the wrong button. Oops, sorry about
で
that.
コロリなんですが残念です私がコロリでしょそれね
We've got to come up with a plan B or this won't end well. The hornet is pretty worked up.
それでなんでこの蜂私だけを狙ってるの
Just what you did to... Just what did you do to that poor hornet?
してないと思うよだって私わかんないやっぱり髪の毛の色が似てるからそれともツンデレが女王蜂とキャラかぶってるとかみちる様やはり一吹きだけでもいかがでしょうか一吹きでも効果はありますので効果があったらダメなんだってばそうですか今度は低空飛行で飛んでる
It's gonna get her, they'll do something. Seems to be aiming at your legs, Michiru. Do you think you'll be needing those in the future?
当たり前でしょ
I see.
騒がしいわねユミコこっち来ちゃダメ
Didn't know a third one would enter here.
何ちょっとわからないんだけどいやそうじゃなくて足元に待って朝からあんまり大声出さないで
She's gonna get stung, isn't she? Stepped on it.
何ちゃんと話してくれる
Did she straight up step on the hornet?
なんでもない
I hope it wasn't like... I hope it wasn't like... sting her up when she stepped on it.
そうそれならいいんだけど
The music is fitting with the current situation. The squashed hornet stuck flat to the bottom of her shoe. It's like he walks to her desk and takes out a book. Although the girl glances over here briefly, she soon pulls out her bookmark without another word and begins moving her eyes across the lines of text. Sachi, there's got to be a nest somewhere nearby. Think you can find it and give it a dose of that cocktail of yours?
はいかしこまりました。つまりユミコ最強説ってことね。
Not the type you'd want to make an enemy of. With this, the Hornet's incident draws to a close without casualties. Just as they say, at times ignorance is bliss. That was so stupid. Alright. That'll be it for this episode of Grisaia. I was not expecting that to be how it ended, but I guess that'll work. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next live stream or video that I do. Until then, I will catch all of you guys again later on.